Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Working through the early stages of the season, Greg, how long does it take for teams to establish rotation?
Kevin, some teams know day one how they're going to look, but for a lot of teams that made roster changes, maybe coaching changes, it could literally take half the season to figure it out.
James, a shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Rondo with it. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most. Garnett with a screen on LeBron. 6 to shoot. And a nice play by Garnett as he scores.
Defenders so locked in on Pierce made that an easy assist for him.
Here is House. We're about 1 minute into the first. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Shot clock at 5. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Allen. That misses off the backboard.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Bosh finds Wade. And again, LeBron James. LeBron's got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's Pierce on the wing. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Rondo. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garnett's got his second basket.
You look at his athleticism, the mobility and agility. Garnett knows how to make himself dangerous in the pick and roll.
James looking it over. Here's Ilgauskas. Out to Wade. And the rejection by Perkins.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Here's Wade. Excellent D there from Allen.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Right side Rondo. Outside Pierce. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Boy, Ray Allen's accuracy just off the charts. I mean, you think about the time and the effort and energy he put into being that good a shooter. Boy, it really speaks to his dedication.
And the Heat with some changes. Haslam comes in for Chris Bosh. And Miller's subbed in for House.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Wade kicks to Miller. Pass to LeBron. Good. And Miller gets the assist. LeBron's got 8 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Rondo passes to Garnett. And it's good. 2 points. And it's 6 points for Garnett.
You know, Rondo is a master teacher when it comes to the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to take advantage of what the defense permits.
Now here's Wade. Still without a basket. And Rondo sends it back.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
The Heat have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Wade finds James. Pierce with the steal. Outside for Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Allen outside. Outside, Pierce. They get the rebound. And so Miller will bring it up for Miami. And here is LeBron. Back to Miller. And the layup is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat up 2. Let's take a quick break now. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Heat making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Reza passes to Jenkins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jenkins got his first 2 points.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Now Cousins. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Pierce. It's good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Reza passes to Jenkins. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Here's Miller. Ariza with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Pierce. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. In for the Celtics. Perkins is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Arnett comes in for Jenkins. Thornton's checked in for Ray Allen. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Pierce. Here's Rondo. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. While the Orlando Magic, Greg, this season finally moving into their new arena, the Amway Center. What do you think?
Kevin, I got to tell you, it's incredible. You know, to see all the new technology, the huge displays, an exciting new home for one of the league's more talented teams. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Rondo's shot is good.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Rondo with the steal. Kicks it out to Garnett. Back to Rondo. Marcus Thornton on the wing. And Jones pulls it down. The Heat leading by 4. Wade outside. Takes a three. Rebound, Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Perkins with a screen on Jones. Perkins with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Here's Rondo. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosh has got his fourth rebound in this one. Takes a step back. Here's Jones. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Garnett. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Boston. Trailing by 4. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rondo passes to Garnett. Garnett getting it done down there.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
LeBron left side. Fires away from outside. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Rondo passes to Pierce. It's stolen by Wade. About 1 minute played here in the second half. James in the high post. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Garnett outside. Allen surveying the D. For the lead, shot clock at 6. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Here's Wade going inside, and then Wade slams it in.
Wade catching them off guard that time with a nice dribble move.
Celtics trail by 4. Rondo on top, covered by Ilgauskas. Rondo, good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
House kicks to Ilgauskas. Pass to LeBron. Here is House. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
James against Allen. The strength and power of James down low.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Right side Pierce. Over LeBron. Offensive rebound. Here's Garnett. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Miller's checked in for Miami. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Magic. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Checking out Boston. They've had a rocky start to the season, moving down a little here in the middle of the rankings. Hopefully they can make some corrections here and get this thing moving.
Stolen by Pierce. Here's Rondo. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Rondo's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Allen against Miller from the baseline. And Pierce pulls it down. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half. Perkins with a screen on Miller for the lead. And it's Miami with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Outside, James to the paint. Here's Bosch. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Perkins.
Oh, sticking with it, Bosch, the lefty with the N1.
A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Augustus. And it's James Jones in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Boston, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Perkins. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And stolen by LeBron. In transition, here comes Miami. LeBron finishing the fast break.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Heat making a change here. Hill's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Jenkins, he's checked in for Garnett. Thornton comes in for Allen. And it's Arroyo in for Paul Pierce. There's 42 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Arroyo, covered by Miller. Now Arroyo. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Hill with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat leading by 7. Pass to House. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. House has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Celtics trail by 9. Allen outside. Back to Ariza. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Garnett comes in for Jenkins. And it's Thornton in for Trevor Ariza. Wade. And there's another one for the Heat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Garnett asserts himself inside.
Inside, Garnett runs into some good coverage, but he keeps his composure, stays calm, and gets by it.
Pierce feeling it out a bit. To the inside, Garnett. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Pierce has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for Miami. Ilgauskas is checked in for Joel Anthony. Bosch comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's LeBron in for James Jones. Perkins is checked in for Boston. Rondo comes in for Marcus Thornton. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David.
No hesitation, no fear in Allen. I mean, he'll go right at those big fellas.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Not that time. It won't go. Celtics trail by 6. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Wade with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Oh, the dunk!
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Rondo looking around. Stolen by Bosch. Wade penetrating, and that one falls.
And whether it's for himself or others, D-Wade is constantly making things happen.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Allen fires. Misses the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on the play.
Up a 3. Can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and